Dalen Newman, you would not allow him to continue to reside at your home. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell me the reason for that?
What you're about to see is one of the rarest and most uncomfortable moments in a courtroom. A parent taking the stand not to defend their child, but to tell the judge exactly why they kicked him out. Dalen Newman is standing before Judge Boyd facing probation violations that could send him to prison. His attorney calls his mother, likely expecting sympathy or support, but what she delivers instead is a dose of reality so honest it freezes the room. This testimony doesn't just answer the judge's questions. It rewrites Dalen's future in real time. As you watch this unfold, ask yourself, is this betrayal or the hardest form of love a parent can give? Let's get into it.
Okay, we're back on the record. Hello. What is your name?
Hi. Lisa Newman.
Okay. All right. So we are back on the record. You're being called for testimony. Oh, she's frozen. No. All right. Could you raise your right hand for me, please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Lisa Newman.
All right. So this case is Mr. Dalen Newman your son?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Defense.
Ms. Newman, I had spoken with you on the phone on Tuesday afternoon. Would you please explain to the court some of the reasons that Dalen was not permitted to remain in your house at the time that you decided to?
No. All right. We'll come back.
Right, Judge.
Thank you. All right. We're back on the record in state of Texas
Yes.
versus Dalen Newman, cause number 2024.
Right here, you can already feel the tension between expectation and reality. Defense counsel brings Dalen's mother to the stand, hoping she softened the situation, but notice the tone in her voice from the start. She doesn't sound rehearsed, she doesn't sound defensive, and she certainly doesn't sound like a parent trying to shield their child from consequences. In probation violation hearings, judges rely heavily on family testimony to evaluate stability, responsibility, and the likelihood of future compliance. When a parent hesitates or appears conflicted, it's usually a bad sign. But when a parent is this direct, it can either save a defendant or sink them.
CR 001217W and 2024 CR 012811. Could I have parties announced?
Duffy Pitlock for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Peter Calderola for Mr. Newman, Your Honor.
All right. And we have a witness by Zoom. Are you Lisa Newman?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you
ma'am.
solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. Ms. Newman, there was testimony taken in this case that you put your son, Dalen Newman, you would not allow him to continue to reside at your home. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And can you tell me the reason for that?
The reason for that was because he was just not following the rules at home. He was making it difficult for us. And we told him that if he couldn't follow the rules, that he would need to be on his own. And he's decided that he didn't want to follow the rules and he wanted to be on his own. When we told him when he was ready to come back home and do what he needed to do to get himself right and back together, go to school, finish up his classes that we planned on him doing, his parenting classes, that we would be there to support him and help him out with all of that. So, and by him being in jail, he's noticing that it's not easy out there without having support and family.
All right. And so what rules was he not following?
finding a job was one. He was looking for jobs. He was putting in for jobs, but I don't see that he was complying of going to the interviews. If he was going to the interviews, he wasn't dressed properly to go to the interviews. Um, we would ask him to do certain things around the house, not having certain people over and things like that.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know what was going on.
You're welcome.
Any other questions?
Nothing further from defense, Your Honor.
All right. And I'm sorry, State, what was your recommendation?
I believe we were recommending an extension, or yes,
All right, so
This is the moment everything shifts. When Dallon's mother openly admits she removed him from her home, it tells the court far more than any probation officer's report ever could. Judges look for patterns, missed classes, failed drug tests, skipped appointments, but when even your own household can't rely on you, that's a sign of deeper instability. Her explanation is calm, detailed, and unwavering. She doesn't sugarcoat his behavior, and she doesn't apologize for setting boundaries. For Judge Boyd, this testimony is pure gold. It's credible, consistent, and offers a first-hand account of why probation wasn't working. And that's devastating for Dallon.
okay, Your Honor, we were asking for CAP, weekly reporting for 60 days, MRT, and a 30-day jail sanction.
oh,
That's what I'm understanding, Your Honor.
this is what the court is going to do. In cause number 2025 CR 001217W, the court is going to revoke, find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 365 days in the Bexar County Jail. Give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Shayla Mills. All right, and that cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? All right, do you have a limited right to appeal? That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you are on deferred adjudication. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And cause number 2024 CR 012811. Court is going to give you a choice. And the reason why you're getting this choice is because you still owe restitution. One, I can revoke you. And if I revoke you, I will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, or I will continue you and you're going to ISF.
Could you explain what ISF is to me, please?
Oh, it's a facility and it's while you're in custody, and that is to help you get your mental state in focus. So, do you want prison for 2 years, or do you want to be continued with ISF?
I'll continue with the ISF.
All right, the court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following. There should be a TAP in custody, follow recommendations, and ISF. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, I just want to confirm, we don't have any restitution listed for that cause number.
They have a restitution amount of $629.99 to Academy.
I'll look into that, Judge. And then, okay.
Your Honor, is there any way the court would consider running that concurrent so we can get the credit for the 365 while he's at the ISF facility?
No.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right.